quarter were from the paint. What sort of emphasis were you trying to place?
Man, we're just trying to get out in transition and run. I think the biggest important is getting stops on defense, and we getting out. We trying to take high percentage shots, so yeah.
I'm glad you brought up the defense because you're a defensive-minded guy. You all are 6-10 in clutch games. What does your defensive identity need to be down the stretch?
Man, it got to be discipline. I think that's the biggest thing, not fouling and just, knowing personnel out here. So we're trying our best, and I think we're doing a great job at it right now.
AYP, know your personnel. I appreciate you, D'Anthony. Good luck. Guys, back to you.
All right, Malik, well, they just gave up a dunk after giving up 31 points in that third quarter.
Yeah, I'll tell you, they just didn't get it done. Dallas, we talk about 50, 40, 90. Dallas was 55, 50, 100 in the third quarter. That kind of defense is not going to get it done.
Richard hit a three at the end of the third. Can't get one here to start the fourth, and a loose ball foul called on Quentin Post. A turnover as Payton gets the interception. Moody fires, misses a three. Flag, the second youngest player to start on Christmas. LeBron James, about 5 days short of his 19th birthday, at 34 points back in 2003 against Orlando. Flag has that one spin out. He is 10 for 15 from the floor. Dallas within 9. Curry 18 points, a team high, but just 1 of 6 from 3. Richards pass almost stolen. Green did a nice job to shield Flag from that ball. Payton's three no good. Flag with his 5th rebound.
Going to need more from Steph Curry this quarter if you're a Golden State fan.
Just 5 for 13 overall from the floor. 18 points for Curry, right about his Christmas Day average. Playing for the 12th time on Christmas. Nembhard double. Great defense, Green. They force a turnover. Payton in the open floor. Challenged by Flag. So he leaves it for Richard for 2.
Cooper Flag was the only guy hustling back. His teammates didn't help him.
And as Malika reported earlier, Anthony Davis not available for the rest of the game after injuring his groin late in the second quarter. Washington hits the...
We talk about that Golden State defense. 4th in points allowed, 4th in 3-point percentage defense, 4th in steals, not today, 6th in field goal percentage defense. It has not been evidence in the second half.
And they've held more opponents under 100 than anybody in the NBA, but Dallas is almost there right now. 3 minutes gone by in this fourth quarter. We got a kickball last year.
I think part of it is injuries. They played, as the entire league has had, they've played a lot of games without the key players. Steph's missed 9, Jimmy Butler 4, Draymond 6. But part of it also is the turnovers, as simple as that.
Swatted away by Flag, and
Golden State
almost tapped in by
that
Payton.
Should not happen in that situation.
Big possession here for Dallas. Flag takes it himself, and he can't get it, but a foul on Draymond Green on that second try. And that's 5 on Green. Misses the first. We look at our upcoming national TV schedule. Prime Video.
Starting schedule, 17 road games. As Coop misses both of them. Golden State has the potential to very much be a force in this Western Conference the rest of the way. A healthy Golden State.
And Steve Kerr believes that they will get there. Here's a three from Podziemski that won't go. And Flag lost the ball. Jackson Davis in his 3rd season out of Indiana. Curry coming to get it after inbounding it. Shot clock down to 5. Curry driving, fakes the pass, scoop, and he was fouled. He'll go to the line where he's set. Now 8 of 8, 19 points for Steph Curry. 17th NBA season, gets them both. He's up to 20. He's the first Warrior to hit the 20-point mark, and they're back up double digits. This despite missing their last 10 3-pointers. They continue to have a lead of 11. PJ Washington inside, in and out, one and done for Dallas again. On the switch, Washington has to deal with Curry, who gets past him. Podziemski wide open. 3 will not fall. 11 straight misses from behind the arc.
Yeah, 1 for 10 in the third quarter from 3.
Wow, Payton blocked that one. Got way. Comes on the floor each time. Just 1 basket for Thompson. Make it 2 as he hits the long 2. 9-point game again.
You would have to have a very short memory to not cheer for Klay Thompson in this building.
Well, last year when he played his first game here, they had all the captain hats for Thompson, who won 4 championships here with the Warriors. Now in his second season with the Mavs, 35 years old. Shot clock down to about a half a second. Ball pinballs, and Thompson then slaps at the flag. Nearing 7 minutes to go. Flag attacking. Blocked by Jackson Davis. Goaltending.
Still be on the way up, although it's a little easier looking at slow motion sitting over here.
And a timeout by Steve Kerr. The timeout that'll drive Steve Kerr nuts. Brandon Williams finish and a foul. The closest the Mavs have been.
Any team in this league today, they're gonna pay on the other end a live ball turnover. There's such an emphasis on getting down the floor quickly and taking that open three. Turnovers are death.
But that's another missed free throw, the 6th of the game, and a 5-point deficit for Dallas during the midway point of the 4th quarter. And the shot clock down to 5. Butler driving. Pajemski in the corner with 2 to shoot. Gafford closing, and a foul is coming up on Monday Night Football on ESPN and ESPN Deportes. Big one begins 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific, and the data-driven alt-cast available on ESPN2.
Subtle but critical mistake right there. The closeout too far. He points to pay by the Gafford mistake.
Thompson can't knock it down. Rebound Pajemski. Dallas just 4 for 12 from 3-point range. Butler drive and kick. Melton gets deep, goes to the right hand, and the putback is good from Jackson Davis. On the other end, Williams again able to get to the rim and draw.
Point line, they were 11 for 27. They are now 12 for 45, shooting 27%. 1 for 18.
Dallas has done a really good job in terms of identifying young talent that hasn't been drafted, because you got Brandon Williams, Najee Marshall, and Ryan Nembhard, all major factors this season and today. All undrafted players.
Yeah, let's put that in the positive column for Nico Harrison.
Harrison relieved of his duties as the Mavs GM recently. Matt Riccardi, Michael Finley are the co-GMs on an interim basis. Butler's 3 hit the side of the backboard. He had to put it up with a shot clock at 1.
Right on his back. That was a tough shot to have to take. Mismatch inside if they want to go there.
Christie knocked away for a moment by Moody. Good hands by Moody. That disrupts the flow. Christie from the foul line able to settle down and bury it.
Time for offensive execution down the stretch. That usually means number 3-0 is going to get the shot.
You got Marshall on him on the switch. Now Washington comes to help. Jackson Davis gets the pass, kicks it out with a shot clock at 7. Curry with 3, step back, puts it up, in and out. He's 1 for 9. Offensive rebound though for the Warriors. Now Melton blows by Thompson, missed the layup, but a blocking foul. And that's the 3rd on Marshall, 3rd team foul. Free throws for Melton.
Dallas on the floor because Steve Kerr knows Golden State needs some stops to secure this win.
Right, so you got 4 terrific defenders on the floor right now for Golden State. Williams able to hang and finish. 24 points for Brandon Williams.
Not sure Steve would agree with our assessment of the 4 terrific defenders right now.
Great timing on that comment. Curry weaving through traffic. Working around to Green. Curry coming back to get it. Instead, the backdoor feed and the slam by Payton. That was gorgeous basketball.
And Draymond Green, realizing that his shot wasn't there to this point, passed up on the shot and ends up with the big assist.
55 bench points for Golden State. Half their total coming from the reserves. Christie fires. Can't get a 3.
A really quality closeout by Draymond Green to pressure the shot.
Curry hits the step-up 3 off the bounce, his 2nd.
And as usual, Steve Kerr, 100% right.
First team all-defense last year. Christie blew the layup. That was a good play out of the timeout, but bad execution. By the way, it's the 9th time Draymond Green has been named to one of the all-defensive teams. Only 5 players in NBA history have had 10 or more all-defensive selections. Curry on the scoop, wouldn't fall. And Dallas secures it. They got within 5 about 3 minutes ago. They're back within 9 off the flag dunk. His 25th point.
When a guard goes to the basket and doesn't finish, that leaves your backcourt exposed. Steph was unable to company for a young guy.
Out of the timeout, the Warriors with excellent execution. They get the layup, Payton to Butler inside. Lead back to 11 inside, 3 minutes to go. Butler now 14 points, 9 assists, 8 rebounds on 8 shot attempts. Does have 2 turnovers on the offensive fouls. Flag working on Melton, and boy, as he continues to get stronger, and it feels like he has over the course.
He does. There's no question. He's very strong. The defense was decent, but you combine that with his size, and he does have a shooter's touch. Very hard to defend.
He's got 27. Butler on the face-up. They'll double him. Shot clock at 3, and Butler fouled. They did have.
Look out.
Great play by Butler to keep it alive, and then Melton gets that one to fall in the lane.
2 minutes left in the
33 assists for the Warriors in the game. Dallas going to have to start taking some threes, and they got to make them. They're just 4 for 13 for the game. Flag has that one sail over the backboard on the miss. It'll be Golden State ball.
That would make a big difference. But again, we're seeing evidence of it. Talk about Kyrie, we talk about all the other guys. They're not going anywhere without Anthony Davis, David.
And he got hurt in the second quarter and did not return with a groin injury. Curry misses, but cleaned up inside by Payton, and that might do it with 90 seconds to go. Golden State seeking just its second 3-game win streak of the year. The other came in mid-November. They would get it if they can close this out. Washington with the follow jam.
Washington Jr.
A foul call on Dallas. The college football playoff continues with quarterfinal. First round games were on site. Now they go to neutral sites for the quarters, semis, and championship. Nearing 1 minute to go here in San Fran. Golden State up 13. Flag finds Washington for another dunk.
Lest you forget, he's a good passer also. In traffic, off the dribble.
Got 5 assists now to go with 6 rebounds and 27 points. Great balance for Golden State from its bench and starters. 61 points from the reserves, 62 by the starting 5. Shot clock down to 3. Melton for 3. That might be the dagger as DeAnthony Melton looks to the skies and to say, man, I've been trying to get that one to go. He was 0 for his last 15, and he finally got one.
He will. You talked about the starting 5. How about the 2 5s? What Steve Kerr got tonight from Trace Jackson Davis and Al Horford. Great production.
Al Horford hit 4 threes off the bench when the starters in that first quarter really couldn't do much. Butler has to put it up with time winding down on the shot clock. No good. So Dallas will drop to 12 and 20. And again, the concern is the future of Anthony Davis. Will he be available for the Mavs next game in a couple days at Sacramento? And meanwhile, the Warriors have a